SeqMan Pro's Project Parameters command lets you view and edit a wide variety of parameters. Different dialogues are available for topics including assembly, pair specification, SNP discovery, and many more. If you edit parameters when you have a project open, as I do here, your changes will apply only to that individual project. This video will demonstrate how to instead change and save default parameters globally, so they will already be set up when you open future projects. In this example, we'll be changing two parameters. The first deals with trace data. The SeqMan Pro default is to leave trace data in the original location. We want to instead specify that, when trace data are available, SeqMan Pro attach them to the project. Attaching data increases the project size, but also allows SeqMan Pro to access the data more quickly. The second parameter we'll change is how protein codes are displayed. SeqMan Pro normally displays them as single-letter codes, but we want to see three-letter codes in our future projects. To change SeqMan Pro parameters so that they'll become the global defaults, we need to start by opening an empty SeqMan Pro project. Even though no data are loaded, we still need to close the Unassembled Sequences window and the Project Summary window, so the project is totally empty. Now we can edit the parameters by choosing Project Parameters. The first dialog that we see is the Loading Files parameters, which happens to be the dialog dealing with trace data. To specify that trace data be attached to each future SeqMan Pro project, we simply check the center box, Copy Trace Data into Project. Next, we'll move on to the Editing and Color Parameters dialog. Here, we will uncheck the box at the bottom, Use Single-Letter Protein Codes. To save both of our changes and exit from the Parameters dialogs, we'll click OK. Now we'll exit from our empty SeqMan Pro project by using File Exit. Our new defaults have now been saved for use in all new SeqMan Pro projects. Here, I've opened a project that was completed before I changed the default parameters. Let's look at those by choosing Project Parameters. Note that the center checkbox for trace files is no longer checked. To tell SeqMan Pro to use our new global defaults for this older project, all we need to do is click the Restore button. We can look at the Editing and Color Parameters dialog and see that the Use Single-Letter Protein Codes box is unchecked, which is what we chose in our global default. As you can see, SeqMan Pro is using three-letter codes under Translate. You can also reset parameters to DNASTAR's original defaults. To do this, open an empty SeqMan Pro file as before, closing the two open windows. Choose Project Parameters, and then click Restore. Note that the checkbox for Use Single-Letter Protein Codes is now checked again. And here's the same Translate section, now that we have reverted back to the DNASTAR defaults. For more information about changing parameters in SeqMan Pro, or to learn more about any of our other software, please visit our website at www.dnastar.com or contact us at support@dnastar.com.